It's nice to be able to lie down on the roller and be able to use some weights as well. And you can go relatively heavy. It is up to you based on how you feel. The first thing that we're gonna do, you guys, is we're gonna take our roller and relax our shoulders down. Just pull right into the chest. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, open away and draw right back in. Now, if you can, squeeze the roller. Inhale, exhale. Now think about opening up that posterior chain. So as much as you can, really lengthen the body. And if you're just waking up and you need to make it smaller, adjust the motion so that it suits you. 3 more. Exhale out. 1 more time, you guys. Now pull it down and reach it up and out. 1, inhale, exhale. 2 and 3. Now feel that nice lengthening of your hamstrings, your back, your upper body. Just a few more times, you guys. Watch your back, so keep the abdominal muscles engaged. 1 more time now. Now I want you to pull right in at your chest. You're going to keep your feet hip distance apart. And we're going to rotate. So I'm going to push in the direction I'm going towards as I resist. The entire body is going to rotate. Exhale 1 and 2, 3. Form is most important using the roller. So anytime I'm doing a move, to make sure that I'm not hyperextending, I'm also not letting my core go, especially when we're rolling out and doing an exercise where we're lying on the ground. In addition, if you have inflammation, you do not want to roll out inflammation. You can always go around the area as long as it feels okay. So now just to that right side. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Again, you can adjust this, make it smaller or bigger. 3 more, wrapping the elbow around your back. Now switch. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Very nice, you guys. 5, keep your abdominal muscles pulled in tight. 7, 8, you got this. 9, and for 10. Relax and roll your shoulders back and forward. We're going to take that roller here, you guys, just off to that left side. Now, the goal here is to lengthen the leg and open it backwards. If you want to draw forward, you can inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now, if it's comfortable as you rotate back, open up here so that that foot wedge is facing the floor, and increase that range of motion here in your hip flexor and your inner thigh. So 2 more, 1 more. Very nice. Now we're just going to switch to the other side. Shoulders back, belly button in, inside leg. Inhale, exhale. Opening up that leg. You always can adjust this. Just make the movements that work for you. Inhale, exhale. Every time we kick as high as our waist, we're working those abs, you guys. Just 4 more. 3, 2. You got it. 1 more time. Fantastic. We're just going to take that roller slightly away from us, push the hips back, and lengthen the spine. So if it is comfortable, I'm going to contract my quadriceps and shoot arrows of energy out of my hamstrings. Heels and hips, lengthen, hips, fingertips. Reach as far away from you as you can. Ears through the arms. Now bend your knees if you want to rotate your toes out, either way that feels best. Bend at your knees, straighten that spine still. And then if it is comfortable, tuck your pelvis and round your back. Ears through the arms. Nice inhale, and then exhale. One more time, lengthen those legs and arrows of energy out of those hamstrings. Soften the knees and walk it back up. So we're gonna thread here the needle. So I rotate just to the side to show. You're gonna take a big inhale. As you exhale, try to lift up your knee if you can as high. If you cannot, you can pull in and still lift your knee high. So 1. Now for the first 10, I want you to stand up as straight as you can, but just lift that knee. 3, 4, and don't forget to breathe. And also, don't forget to squeeze the roller. So we're really trying to isolate and use the upper body as well. 4 more. 3, 2, 1 more. Now, big breath in. Now you're gonna round your back a little bit into this. Hold. 1, 2, 3. So as if I'm doing a standing crunch, rounding and articulating that spine forward if you can. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1 more, and 10. Very nice, you guys. Relax your arms back. Now, if you really do this workout, squeezing this roller together, you're getting an arm workout at the same time. So big breath in now. We're gonna thread that needle, squeeze it, stand up tall. 1, 2, now 3, 4, exhale, thread the needle. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now we're gonna round it forward. Ready? 1, 2, 3, squeeze for 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 3 more, 8, 9, and 10. Great work, you guys. Now, all we're gonna do is add that rotation, but we're gonna also add our knee. So I'm gonna take from here, the knee across the center line of my body and rotate to that right. Now push and resist. 1, 2, 3. That's the way, you guys. 4. Now really resist it. 5, 6, 7. You got this. 8, 9. Now just a little faster. 2, 3, 4. Watch your back. 5. Pull your belly button in. 6, 7, 8, 9. 1 more. Rest it. Great work, you guys. Roll it back. Roll them hips. Rewind it. All right, so now other knee comes across the mid part of the body and we're rotating here to that left. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Resist with that left arm. Push it with the right. 5, and 6, 7, 8. You guys are working it. 9. Now a little bit faster. 2, 3, 4. Relax through the shoulders. 5, 6, and 7, 8. 2 more. 1 more. And rest it, you guys. Fantastic work. Back to the middle here. This time, take that roller off to that right side. Keep your heart higher than your hips and just lengthen. Nice deep breath in. Pressing through the heels, contracting the quadriceps. Bring it back up and switch it. Push your hips all the way out. Neck in neutral. Contract the quadriceps. Very nice, you guys. Now we're gonna go with a front snap kick, okay? So from this position, I can always hold here, lift up my knee, and work my balance from here. Bringing those arms back into it. I'm gonna exhale and try to lengthen that leg. And if I can lift as high as my waist here, using those abs at the same time. Inhale, stay tall. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Exhale, awesome job, you guys. 8, 9, and 10. Let's switch it to the other side. Shoulders down, belly button in, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. If it helps, contract that quadricep as you lengthen. 6, 7, pull the belly button in. 8, 9, and 10. Great work, you guys. One more time threading that needle, but we're going to try to bring up the intensity. For some reason it doesn't work for you, you can go slow. So from here, we're going to thread the needle 10 times fast. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straight leg. 2, 3. If it's better to keep your knee bent, go for it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. That's the way, you guys. Relax it back. Switch it up. Bent knee, straight leg combo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, you lift the knee. 8, 9, 10. Lengthen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Squeeze it tight, you guys. 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. And let it go. Fantastic, you guys. Stretch out from here, keeping your heart higher than your hips. Let's take a little lunge here. So I'm just going to take it to the outside of that left. I'm going to lengthen that leg back. Shoulders back, belly button in. You can bend your knee and tuck your pelvis forward and really isolate that hip flexor, or lengthen. If this works, to reach your arms up. Relax your shoulders. You're going to draw the hands together in a prayer position. If it is comfortable, you're going to rotate over the bent knee, keeping that prayer position here, and rotating the upper body. If it doesn't work, I use my roller to help me, and I can rotate like so. You can always adjust these moves so they work just great for you. Back to the middle and just step it up. Now we're going to switch legs. So open it up here, other leg. Nice deep breath in. If you want to bend and tuck and open up that other hip flexor. Nice deep breath in, reach for the sky. Relax your shoulders. Nice inhale. Prayer position. Rotating over that bent knee. Nice deep breath here. If this does not work and you feel off balance, you could always lengthen your leg, come from here, and then open it up, you guys. Take a nice big breath here. Increase that space. And then come back to that middle. Pop it up. All right, so we're going to come down to the ground here, you guys. First thing I'd like you to do, as long as you are comfortable, remember, as I said, we don't roll out inflammation. So if something is sore and something just doesn't feel great, I'm not going to do it, and I would find another thing to do. The first thing I'd like you to do here is we're going to roll over the top just a few times to roll out the quads. You can do a standing quadricep stretch, the one where you pull from here, that one knee back. Okay, so I'm going to come over from here on the elbows. I can hold a plank position where I'm taking the pressure off a bit of my quads. Now I can roll back and forth like so. I'm not trying to roll on my knees, but on the quads. I can bend the knees. Do not let your low back sink. Inhale, exhale. You can straighten the legs, toes on or off the floor. And squeeze your glutes, protect your back, pull your belly button in. Now, that's okay. Rotate and take the bottom of your heels together and access the inner thigh. Again, maybe this doesn't work for you. Maybe it's too easy, so you'd extend your legs and roll out the inner thigh. Now, the more you do this, you guys, the easier it gets. So if you're just starting to the roller, bending the knees is best. And if you've done this for a while, try going back and forth between bending and lengthening if you can. Okay, so now it's just going to be rotating your toes in as if you were pigeon-toed to just catch the outer edge of the quad. I can bend my knees from here. Knees are in, heels are out. I can also lengthen those legs. Toes in. Now this can be intense. So again, if you need to change the position or drop your feet down and make the movement smaller. 3 more. 1 and 2 and for 3. Very nice. I'm going to go ahead and take a moment now. We're going to thread the needle. So what I want you to do first, take your right arm on the roller and lift your left arm up. If it's easier to come down to the floor, same thing. Now I want you to take from here that left arm, you're going to thread it underneath the right and extend that right arm away from you. Your hips can come high, your head can come low. Continue to reach the fingertips away from you. You can either sink your hips down or keep them up. Open up through the shoulder. Stretch into the low back. Nice deep breath in. You can walk your right hand to the left for a different stretch here. Inhale and exhale. Walk it back and come back up. So now I'm just going to open to the other side. Either I'll take my hand on the roller right to the floor, lengthen, and then I'm going to thread the needle now and take that right arm over to the left. Nice deep breath in, hips high, head low. I can drop my hips down if it's comfortable. Continue to reach the arm away from me. Can also manipulate by walking the left hand to the right side. Create that space either by sinking the hips or moving the hips. Big breath in, you guys. Wonderful job. All right, so this one tends to be a bit, say, level maybe 5 to 7. If I have a hard time doing a plank, I would not try to do a plank utilizing this. I would do it from the floor. So from this position here, I'm going to go ahead and come to the back of my mat and then just come right over the top. So the goal is going to be on my forearms. I can hold a regular plank here, you guys. I don't have to lift up my feet. But what I like is I can roll in and out with the motion and really target that core. So from here, I'm on my elbows, triangle position. I'm going to go ahead from here and walk it out as far as I need to lengthen my legs. Now let's just try holding a plank here. If you need to, rotate your toes to the floor. It's the same thing as holding your plank. Otherwise, elevate and hold. Nice deep breath in. Now, what you're going to notice is you do not want to be rolling out your shins because there's no meat there. We're not trying to roll the shins. What you're going to do is bend your knees in if you can and lengthen. But I want you to exhale. Pull the belly button in and lengthen. Exhale. Pull. I can continue to hold plank. 3. Exhale. For 4, pull the belly button tight. 5, 6, 7, exhale. 8, 2 more times, you guys. Pull the belly button in. 9, 1 more. And relax your and drop your hips back. Awesome job, you guys. Nice deep breath here. And nice deep breath out. Now, from a plank position here, the next move, I would come from a plank and pop up into a dolphin if rolling does not work for me. Now this adds, again, that intensity level shoots way up here. I want you to imagine there's a string from the ceiling and it's lifting your hips up as high as you can. If you notice the roller start to rotate from one side to the other, stop, adjust it, and then go back there. We're gonna go 5 times, lifting the hips up as high as we can in a dolphin pose. So I'm on my elbows. I'm gonna lengthen into that plank, take a deep breath in, press through my palms, exhale, lift up the hips, and hover, inhale. Exhale, lift the hips. Now drop your head down towards the floor and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Now I notice the roller starts to shift, so I'm gonna drop my knees, adjust it lower. One more time, lift. And relax it and just push back. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Wonderful job. Let's take a moment here and just flip over. So to really isolate here, you guys, and work the hamstrings and the glutes, this is a great tool in order to be able to do that. You can roll over to your side if coming down does not work from your back, or you can grab onto the roller, pull it up into your knees, lift up from here, and roll back. We're gonna do 5 rolls. Make sure there's nothing behind you. You're gonna inhale, exhale, inhale. Now be mindful you're not rolling back on your neck. You can hold the roller underneath here or right off to the side. Inhale, exhale. One more time, you guys. And then we're just gonna rotate back and rest. Now, take a moment and just relax your knees on top of the roller. Reach your arms out by your side. We have a natural curvature of the spine, so if it is comfortable and you want to try to imprint the spine, you can. But for this part, it's not necessary. You're gonna reach the arms up and then exhale. So just create a bit of a snow angel. Inhale and exhale. 2 more. So just 1 more time, you guys. Fantastic. Now let's target those glutes. So just like with my plank, I can always take 1 foot to the floor and reach the other leg up to the ceiling instead of placing it on my roller. Ideally, I want that roller to be relatively close to me so that I press my heel down and press through the triceps. I can keep this in my glute as well as the hamstring a bit, but I'm really focusing here on that glute and the top of that hamstring from this position, okay? So big breath in here, you guys. We're gonna go 10. I want you to flex your feet for the first 10. And for the pulses, you're gonna point your toes. So you should feel a bit of a stretch in the back of your leg. So 1, exhale 2. Now make sure you're not coming up onto your neck. 3, you're pressing through the triceps. Exhale up. 5, exhale. 6, 7, 8, 9. One more time, you guys. Give that a nice little rest. If you need to adjust the roller or take your foot to the floor, point your toe for mini pulses. Are you ready? Big breath in. Squeeze your buns. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Push and lift now for 6, 7, higher, 8, 9, and 10. Wonderful job. I'm going to take a moment and rest that. Right knee on top, lift up that left leg, point and flex. Great work. Let's roll the ankle, rewind it, Partial happy baby hug here. I can pull that knee in if that works. Now I'm just going to switch to the other side. So I've got the butt lift now for the other side. So I'm going to drop the heel down either to the floor of the roller, lengthen, keep my abdominal muscles pulled in, press through the triceps. 1, exhale. For 2, squeeze your glute. For 3, flex your foot. Now 4, squeeze and lift it, you guys. 5 and 6, don't forget to breathe. Exhale, 7. That causes us to keep that core tight to protect our back. 8, fantastic. A little higher. 9, you can do it. 1 more. Quick little rest now. I'm going to point the toe for those minis. Shoulders back. I'm not coming up on my neck. I'm squeezing the glute and the hamstring. Ready and go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Squeeze and lift for 5, 6. Touch the ceiling. 7, 8, and 9, and 10. Wonderful job, you guys. Lengthen underneath the left leg. Point and flex. Hopefully you feel that just a bit now. Point and flex. Open up. And then bend the knee. You can hug it in from here. Just a partial happy baby pose. Now this stretch is a lot easier when we go ahead from here and bend our knees. And we gently come up either into the small of the back or at the top of the glute. So this really is a preference. So where you feel most comfortable, you're going to go ahead from here and bend those knees in and hug it out. Now the back lifts up the hips a little bit here, so it makes it easier to drive those knees in. So I want to relax my head, neck, and shoulders. And then I'm going to lengthen my legs out, flex the feet, and then allow the legs to use gravity to open. Roll the ankles. You can do this stretch without using the roller up against the walls, gliding those legs down, rewind it. So just a little inner thigh exercise here. I'm going to drive my heels in, keep that belly button pulled in, exhale. Now I want you to lead with your inner thigh here. So drop your toes if you can. 2, make sure that your back is supported. 3, exhale, down, squeeze the inner thighs up. Exhale, 5, 6, and 7. We have a natural point where it's just going to stop and not go any further. 8, so we're allowing gravity to help a little. 9. Now, whatever your low point is, you're going to pulse it. 1, 2, 3. Use the inner thigh. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Walk it up. Hug it out. Pull those knees in. Increase that stretch for the back. If you can, grab onto your toes. Again, all of this is relative to your flexibility and to where your body is. Some days we have more flexibility. Some days our body is tight, it's sore, we didn't sleep well. The list goes on and on. Deep breath in. So what we're going to do now, you guys, is we're going to drive a circle. So I'm going to come back to that extension with the legs open to the side. And then again, I want to make sure that my back is supported. As I exhale, I'm going to sweep those legs out and up. Now you can make this a small circle. You don't have to make it big, but I want you to try to come as low as you can. I like to come a little bit lower for this, but this is up to you. It's all about preference. So you're going to open and squeeze. So I feel like the lower the roller is, the more my back is supported so that I can really come low. So I'm going to inhale, open, exhale, squeeze. Inhale, pull the belly button in, exhale, drive it up. One more time this direction. Now I'm going to trace the circle the other way. So I'm going to exhale down and sweep it out. Exhale down, inhale, sweep it out. Point your toes, see how that feels. Flex your feet, see how that feels. Adjust it so that it works well. One more time, exhale. And rest it again, hug it out, you guys. We're gonna just come to a supported scissor. So I prefer to do this, having my hips lifted, then taking the hands under the back. To me, it feels better. For you, it feels better to be on the floor. That's great, you adjust the move. So I'm gonna hold on to the roller, my low back is supported, I'm gonna scissor. Now I can make this a small scissor, or I can open it as far as I'm comfortable extending. 1, 2, 3, so I can stretch and strengthen simultaneously here. So 4 more, 1, switch, and 2, switch, and 3, pull the belly button tight, you guys. 1 more time, lift it up. Now I'm just gonna drop my right leg down, sweep it out, and lift it up. So exhale and sweep. 1, externally rotate that leg. 2, exhale, sweep. 3, sweep. 4, one more time, you guys. Now rewind it. So open and sweep. Perfect. 1, open and 2. So think of a clock. Open and 3. So you go 3 o'clock and sweep to 6, 4. Open and 5. One more time. And relax it, you guys. Bend the knees in. Inhale. Exhale. Now we're just going to switch legs and repeat that on the other side. So I'm going to lengthen. Remember, if something doesn't feel well to me, I can move my legs in a different motion. Okay, I can always keep them bent. I don't want you to do something that's going to hurt your body. So I want you to take a deep breath in. You're going to exhale, come down, sweep it out, and lift it. 1, exhale, sweep. 2, so you're just trying to increase the range of motion. Maybe you need to bend your knee and that feels better for you. Adjust the motion so that it works. 1 more time, exhale, inhale. Now externally rotate to that 3 o'clock and sweep it up. 1, exhale, sweep for 2, inhale, and 3, 4, 2 more times, and 5, 1 more time, you guys, and 6. Bend it in and hug it out. Great work, you guys. Let's do just a few little hip stretches. Now, again, if you're more comfortable dropping your feet to the floor, coming off of the roller, that's fine. So I'm going to go ahead from here and cross to a number 4 stretch. So I'm still going to work my left leg, even though my right ankle is on top of my left knee. The stretch here with the right side is really opening up through my hip. I'm going to resist the stretch by pulling and threading the needle and reaching through that left leg. So nice deep breath in here. I can continue to push and open. I can stay just like this. I can also take my foot right to the floor. So you can adjust this stretch many ways. We're going to add a circle. So what you're going to do from here is left, rotate and take your right foot down to the left and sweep and circle. 1, and 2, 3, and 4. Now rewind it. Drop to that right knee to the right. Sweep it up to the left. 1, and 2, and 3. One more time. And 4. Very good. Take a moment, rest it. Adjust the roller as you need to. If you're doing a stretch and you notice something in your back, stop, adjust. So I'm going to come back to that number 4. I like to take this one a little bit closer to my glutes because I hold a lot of tension there, and I'm going to rotate from one side to the other. You can come into your low back, but you don't want to roll out on top of your kidneys. So just be a little mindful on where you're rolling. Inhale, exhale. Very nice, you guys. Just going to place that down and take a moment. Take this right into the small of my back. And if it's comfortable, I'm going to lengthen my legs. Now that might be a lot, so if bending your knees is best, you can sink from here and tuck your pelvis and exaggerate. If it's comfortable to lengthen your legs, you can reach the arms over your head. So there is a little bit of a tuck here in the chin because that curvature of the spine adds that, but I don't want you to keep a lot of pressure on your neck. So nice deep breath here, squeeze the glutes. Bend your knees back in. Now the left here is gonna come up for that number 4 stretch. I can stay just like so. I can adjust the roller upper or lower wherever I'm comfortable. So I'm tabletopping the right shin, pushing the left away and drawing the right in. So from here, I'm gonna draw my left foot down to the right and circle. 1, exhale, 2, you can make this circle really small, 3, or you can exaggerate it. Now we're gonna rewind it, other way, left to the left, circle up to the right, 1, and 2, and 3, one more time, you guys, and 4. Relax your foot down. Now I like to just do a little bit of a rainbow to target that glute medius at the top. You can also roll into the low back if that's comfortable. So side and side. Inhale, exhale. Make sure that the neck is not crunched in. Got enough room to relax your shoulders. One more time, back and forth. Fantastic work, you guys. Take those feet down. And once again, knees on top of the roller, stretch it out. I want you to, for a moment, take the bottom of your feet together and externally rotate. Now, if your knees are way up like this and trying to sit like this just does not work, then you can always stay like so. You can also work that bridge if that feels best and you get a nice stretch there for yourself. So I'm going to take the bottom of my feet together and rotate the knees out as far as I can. Take my palms right by the side using my triceps. I'm going to squeeze and lift up the hips and release, low back pressing. Exhale, up and down. Exhale, squeeze and resist. Now, if you can, you're on the side of that foot here. 3, and you're trying to relax your knees. 4. You can also stay right here and just work the stretch, you guys, with your low back. Squeeze. Let's just do 5 more. Push your feet together, squeezing the side of your glutes here. So this is an assisting glute muscle, you guys. Just why it's generally not easy. We're trying to build strength where there is none and create balance in the body. 2 more. 1 more time now. Exhale. Relax for a moment. It should be fatigued quickly. Unless you've done this class several times and you have stronger glute minimus and medius, you guys. So now we're going to pulse here 10 times at the top. Now notice where you're at and where your body feels. Maybe the first time you tried this, you did it a few times and that was it. I guarantee you, if you've done this a few times, you can do it more. So big breath in, keep your abdominal muscles in, and pulse off of your neck. 1, 2, 3, squeeze and push. 4, 5, draw the heels together. 6, knees open, you can do it, you guys. 7, 8, 9, one more time. Fantastic job, great job. Let's just take those knees right over on top and let's go for it here and spread those wings. Little snow angel here, reach for it. And let it go. So we're just going to use the weights a little bit, you guys. If you are not comfortable lying on the roller, not to worry at all. You can also take your roller underneath your mat or a blanket because that will give you a little bit of padding. Some people are more comfortable. I can roll over to my side and gently push myself up here. So I'm going to take my roller right down the middle, and then I'm going to take my weights close by, because I don't want to have to keep getting up and down to try to get onto that roller. So very important here is that your entire body is supported. So I take my hips down, but nothing is hanging off the top of that roller. And then I'm going to slowly come back down, and hopefully your neck and your hips are both supported on the roller. If for some reason that is not the case and your torso is long, better to use the floor. So you don't want anything hanging off. So from here, the first thing we're gonna work is the imprint. So I'm gonna bend my knees. I have a natural curve here. I'm gonna take my low back and I'm gonna rotate my pelvis and pull the belly button into the spine. So this here is going to build that strength in the core and increase from here that press down of the low back and that pelvic floor. So what I want you guys to do from here is engage your abdominal muscles, take your palms down by your side, maybe out to the side of holding the weights helps here. So every time I take one foot off of the floor, I'm challenging my balance. So I'm using both of my hands here to help balance me. If you can, lift up both feet and tabletop your shins. Now, if you need to keep one foot on the floor at all times, you will alternate here, keeping one foot down before you lift the other. So if I can lift up both, my low back is going to stay pinned to that roller. Don't let it come up. So inhale, exhale, alternate. Tap your toe. 1 and switch. 2. Now, if you can easily do this, keeping your low back down, then I want you to tabletop your shins and exhale, drop both toes down. Make sure that low back doesn't come up. Exhale, lift. 1, 2. You're going to keep alternating if that low back lifts, you guys. Press from here, the low back. Press the palms down to help. Exhale. 4 more. 4 and 3. Pull the belly button tight. 2. One more time, you guys. And 1. Wonderful job. I'm going to take those feet down and we're going to go for it with those weights, you guys. All righty, so what we're going to do is practice that imprint of the spine while we do this. Now, maybe you have 3s, 5s, 8s. I would go lighter for the circles. I'm going to take from here my palms out by the side and keep my wrist straight. What I don't want to do is let my wrist dip down, so I want to hold it nice and strong and straight. Low back pressing, I'm going to circle back and exaggerate that range of motion, squeezing the scapula. So 1. Exhale, 2. Exhale for 3 and 4. 5, 6, 7. Don't forget to breathe. 8. Pin the belly button in. 9. 1 more. Give it a rest, you guys. Take a moment and look to your right side. And look to your left side. Now we're going to go palms down, circle back. Ready? 1 and 2. Now if it doesn't work to draw the palms down, you go palms up. 4, 5, just switch directions. 6, 7, 8. 2 more times, you guys. 9, 1 more time, and rest it again. I'm going to take a moment and drop those weights off to the side, open up to my T. Now I like to do the snow angel here because I really can open up here through the shoulders. So if you have weights, I like to pull them in close, that way I have enough room to glide those arms. You can go palms up, and then sweep them back in. So inhale and exhale. 1 more time, you guys. If you feel your shoulder locking in one spot, go slow and try to work through that range of motion. All right, you guys, so take a moment and lift your arms up and just alternate. 1 up, down. Inhale, exhale. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go to a dip and a flip. So you're just going to rotate palms down, palms up. So I don't have my arms up here, so where I feel like my neck is compromised, the arms are slightly lower and I can bend at my elbows, okay? So grabbing your weights, if that works, otherwise without weights. Low back pressing down, we're going to dip and flip. So dip, flip. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6, 7, low back pressing, 8, and 9, one more time. And resting, you guys. Wonderful job. Place that down, interlace, push your palms up, stretch those arms over. So now, if I want to access my biceps, I can go heavier with my weights. If you don't have heavier options, it's fine. You can squeeze the weight and really focus on squeezing the muscles as well. Deep breath in from here. I'm going to take the weights right to my hip. Relax from here, that low back down. Exhale, push to the ceiling. Now don't come to your shoulders. Drop back down to your hip and squeeze your biceps up. Ready? Inhale. 1. Where's that low back? Every time my arms come up, I'm pinning that belly button in the low back down. 5 more. Exhale, 5, 6, 7, 3 more times, you guys. 8, you got this. 9, now 10 pulses. Halfway down, keep that 90-degree angle in the arms. Fantastic, you guys. Squeeze the weight and pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. And reach those arms out. Look to your right side. And look to your left side. Little ab exercise in the middle. I'm going to drive my right arm out. Left hand behind my head. Bending the left knee, lengthening the right leg. Now, I can adjust this range of motion as much as I want to. I'm going to rotate my shoulder towards the opposite knee and lift. Exhale. 1 and 2. Where's the low back, you guys? Pin down. 3. Exhale as you pull it in for 4. Keep your chin off of your chest. 5, 6, 7. Exhale, 8. You got this. 9. 1 more. Now, if you can, you're going to pulse it. Pulse 1, 2. Keep your head in one space. Close your eyes. Use your abdominal muscles to drive the knee up and in. 5, 4, 3, 2. Let it go. Awesome work, you guys. Look to your left. Look to your right. Fantastic. We're just going to do the other side. So now my right hand completely supporting the neck. Open up your hand as wide as you can. Lengthen from here. Left arm out. Rotate through the shoulder. So 1. Exhale. 2. Now 3. If it's easier to do it from the floor. 4. You're working your coordination and balance here. 5. Exhale for 6. 7. Through that shoulder, you guys. 8. Now 9. Ready? Here we go. Pulse it. 1, 2. Use your abdominal muscles. Close your eyes. 3. Pulse 4, 5, 6. Support your head. And 8, 9. And rest it again. Great work, you guys. I'm going to stretch all the way open. For a moment, let your low back lift up and reach nice and tall. And then imprint the spine and draw the arms out. One more little set here, you guys, is the pullover. You can go heavier with your weights if you have the option. So I'm going to take from here my weights. Now, to do a tricep move, I can use 1 weight, I can use 2 weights. If I'm using 2 weights and I come by my ears and squeeze and lift, that's going to be the hardest. I can glue the weights together and bend from the forehead and lift. Or I can just take 1 weight and inhale and exhale. So you decide wherever you're at, but your low back has to stay down. So nice deep breath in, relax the shoulders back, pin your belly button in, low back pressing. Exhale, down, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Press through your heels. 5 and 6. Exhale for 7. If you close your eyes doing this, it can help you to really draw that awareness to where you need to feel this. So you're focusing on your triceps, the back of your arms. Now I want you to pulse it. So I'm going to come halfway down. 1 and 2 for 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7. 3 more. So 8, 9, one more, and 10. Relax down for a moment. Left, right. Now I'm going to go ahead and go to that pullover, you guys. So low back, very important that my back does not lift while I do this. I'm going to bend slightly for my elbows. 1 or 2 weights, either weights together, separate, or one weight. I'm going to exhale as I come over. Make sure that that low back is pinned down, and exhale up. So you can inhale as long as you keep your low back down, and then exhale and really squeeze up. Inhale, exhale. Low back stays pressing, and exhale as you lift it, you guys. 4 more times. Reach and pull. You have 4 more times now. Squeeze. 4. Inhale. 3. Tiny bend in your elbows. 2. 1 more time. And 1. Now for minis, if I can, I will reach all the way over and come halfway up, or I'll come all the way up and halfway down. Ready? Here we go. 10, 9, 8. Muscles down the side of your spine. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2. One more time. And 1. Great work, you guys. Give me that snow angel one more time. Reach those arms all the way out and all the way back. 2 more times. Reach for it. You feel your shoulders stopping and getting hung up. Go slowly. Now, 1 more time. If you want to do this with or without weights, I would go light with my weights, and you can come down 1 and switch. Can really be a nice stretch to do this without any weights, but you'll really be building that strength here in the shoulders if you use a light weight. Exhale. Inhale, low back pressing. Exhale. Inhale. 1 more time, back and forth. Fantastic job, you guys. Now we're going to go ahead very carefully. I'm going to take my weights and make sure that they are away from me so I can roll off one side. Go ahead from here and release down. And I'm going to take that roller underneath my knees, return back, and just take a moment to relax my low back right back to that floor. So I can allow my feet to rotate out. I can also keep my feet up. It's wherever your body just naturally settles here. You can reach an imprint from here and take those palms up. You can also stretch the arms over the head. Reach it back up. I want you to hug it out. So open up your arms to a T, and then take your left arm and hug it right on top of that right. Inhale, lift, and exhale, switch to the other side. So one of my favorite rolls here is for my back. So we're going to do a little bit of that massage on the upper shoulders and back to finish up, you guys, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and bend my knees and just gently roll off to the side here. And then so I can slowly push myself up. And then I'm going to just turn around here so that my roller is behind me. So ideally, I want to pull it in rather close so that when I come back, my back is always supported as I come down. If you have long hair, you want to make sure that you hold your hair up, because if your hair gets caught under the roller, you're going to hurt your neck. So what you're going to do from here is take your hands and support your neck. So thumbs right down by the side of the neck, interlacing the hands, pressing through the heels. Now I'm going to lift it up from here and just gently roll front to back. Now, for some reason, this is not comfortable. You don't have to lift up your hips. You can also just stretch out your neck or your back, you guys. So what I want you to do from here is roll onto the right shoulder blade for 3, 2, 1, and then the left. Now it's not a very big motion, but you're coming kind of up and over those shoulder blades. Now we're just going to go into a rainbow and just go side to side, looking up towards the ceiling, keeping any tension or stress out of my neck. Just a few more times, back and forth, you guys. Feel free to stick to one side and then switch to the other. Now I'm going to go ahead from here and drop and lengthen. So I'm going to take a moment and cross my left foot over and open. Now I like to keep my head supported. Some people like to lengthen their arms. Completely up to you. Exhale left, and then I switch and take the other side and open. Increasing the range of motion in my spine. You could also lie over a yoga ball. Now also, you can open up your arms if this is comfortable for you and come over. So now I want to do just a few little stretches for the neck. So I'm going to come down a little bit lower now and take this roller so that I'm just using it as a neck rest. Now you can either separate or you can cross an ankle over. So all I want you to do is just rotate and look to your left side. Either you're going to love this or you're going to hate it. So if you hate it, just come to the floor. You can pull the knees in and stretch it out there. Roll to the other side. Relax through the shoulders as much as you can. Take a great big breath here, you guys. Feel free to come side to side. One more time, side to side. Wonderful job, you guys. You're going to bend your knees, roll over onto your side, and then gently push yourself up. Now you can always sit on your roller. If I have a hard time sitting in cross-legged sitting, I can sit on that roller and just make it a little bit easier. I have more room for my legs. So all I want you to do is lengthen from here, that left arm, and then reach over with your right. Maybe you have a little more space in your body. I hope you do. A lot more strength here. And then rotate to that other side, you guys. Increase that range of motion here. Palm up. Inhale. Exhale. Come back to the middle. I want you to just give me a gentle circle. So I'm going to take from here the right shoulder to the right knee and sweep it up. 1, 2, and 3. Now I'm going to rotate the other way. Inhale, exhale. Again, you are adjusting that range of motion so that it works for you. Take those shoulders and roll them back. Inhale, exhale. Now just draw them forward. So let's take 3 breaths here. I'm going to inhale positive, exhale any negative, sweep the arms out, draw the hands behind me, drop my chin to my chest, and then open. Look to the right, left, back to the middle. Last 2 breaths. Inhale positive. Exhale anything negative that doesn't serve me, that you can't change. Push your fingertips together. You can add a rotation. The goal here is to stretch out the wrists. So push through the fingers and lift up your elbows. Look down towards your right. Relax your shoulders. Drop your chin. Look down to the left. Back to that center, you guys. Let's take one more big breath in now. Reach for the sky. And as you exhale, place those hands right onto the heart. Take a nice inhale. Exhale, gently bow the head. All the things you have to be thankful for. Namaste, you guys. Fantastic job. Great job today. Look forward to seeing you guys Saturday if it works. Awesome.